Hi guys, been a couple days since I talked to you. That's what happens though when you're in a wedding and then you come back and you got these commitments to go to. And anyway, so I'm going to talk to you guys about the DAI stablecoin and why you should use that over any of the other stablecoins. So first off, I got to understand something about stablecoins that are out there, like Tether and TrueUSD and USDC, and all these wonderful stable coins are backed by what? Toilet paper. Exactly, that's right, toilet paper. Just like Facebook's white paper. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, now what you need to understand about these stable coins that are out there that are quote unquote regulated or audited, and they're backed by fiat or other assets, like what Facebook wants to do with their stablecoin. It's no different than transacting with current fiat money. It's actually probably worse to a certain extent because of the fact that it can be tracked versus actually transacting in cash. Now, most of us today, anyway, use what? Probably a debit card or a credit card to buy stuff with. Yes, that's all tracked. Right back to your name, social security number. Then you get this credit score, and they say whether you're allowed to borrow money or whatever. What the DAI stable coin is it's actually a debt position that creates the DAI. So, as much as I don't like debt, this is actually a good way to kind of create I think a great way to create currency, because it's actually created from a value of something. So if we were to think if money was created like this all the way back to the beginning of our wonderful fiat monetary system, it would make a lot of sense. Let me explain to you how this works. And there's actually two places you can do this. There might be more, but there's one, compound.finance, I think, I'll put the links down in the description so you can go kind of digest this stuff for yourself, and kind of say, well, wait a second, you mean I could actually take out a loan against my crypto that I have? Well, this is pretty cool. And I think you're going to see more crypto products like this, not just based off of Ethereum. I think you're going to see more smart contract-based, collateralized loans being made. So I'll explain the DAI stablecoin because I've done it before. I've walked through the steps of doing it, and it makes a lot of sense. So if you own Ethereum, I shouldn't say if you own Ethereum, if you have access to Ethereum, right? Because really it's just, ones and zeros out there on the Ethereum network, and you just have the keys to certain ones and zeros that are on the blockchain. But anyway, if you have Ethereum, you can go use, most of your wallets will work, but you can use, actually my Ether wallet actually has it built in now. They just pushed it out. So you go to myetherwallet.com and you can click where they say dApps, decentralized apps, and go right to the MakerDAO website where you take out a collateralized debt position. So the owners of the Maker token are the ones that vote on how to manage the DAI stablecoin. So the algorithm that they use is tied into the dollar value of Ethereum. So what they do is they burn DAI and create DAI. Well, the DAI is created from people taking out these loans, but they can burn DAI to keep the value of the loan based off of different things. So one of the things they do control is the interest rate. So as they raise the interest rate up, they're hoping people pay back their DAI stable token, and it'll make the price, the value of the DAI go up closer to $1. The DAI stablecoin, I think, for all intents and purposes, has been mostly like 99 cents. Okay? Regardless, yes, it is pegged to the fiat dollar, monetary, whatever. But I think it's just so we have a value to tie it to. because you could do it with anything. All right, so you go there, you deposit your Ethereum, and you have to have 150% or more collateral, right? So it's like 1 to 1.5, if that makes sense. So if you wanted, let's just say you wanted a $200 loan to yourself, you would deposit $300 worth of Ethereum into this collateralized debt position, and you would get $200 worth of DAI. So you get 200 DAI tokens. So they're valued at $1. Now, you could do a couple things with it. You could deposit those DAI stable tokens into Celsius, take the interest that you're making on your deposit, pay back your loan. That's free money. That's the way I look at it, right? That's one thing to do with it. Some people use it and buy other tokens or buy other crypto, right? Why not do that? And then once you get enough to pay it back, you're comfortable selling some of your new investment off to pay off your loan. Okay, so the thing with the DAI, collateralized debt position with DAI, is you have to pay it back in DAI. Okay, so that's like a little bit of a downer. The compound.finance, I think you can actually borrow the same crypto that you're depositing, and they have a couple of them. I know Basic Attention Token, 0x, Ethereum. I think you can actually deposit DAI, which probably wouldn't be it would probably be a safer way to go. Maybe, but we're in a bull market, so you deposit it, it goes up, you just sell off your position. So that's the other thing with the DAI collateralized debt position. You can actually sell off your position. So let's just say Ethereum goes up to $1,000. You could, and you haven't paid it all back. Let's just say one Ethereum's worth $300. You get your 200 DAI stable tokens. Your one Ethereum that you deposited in the collateralized debt position goes up to $1,000. You can sell off the 0.2 Ethereum to pay off your collateralized debt position. It's very interesting how all this stuff works. So the other thing that's pretty neat about the MakerDAO is they actually have, like, if a black swan event were to happen, they actually have a way to go in and unlock everyone's collateral and everyone gets it back. So why is this better than some of the other options that are out there? Well, it's obviously better because it's decentralized. And it's governed by Maker token holders. So they kind of help vote to adjust the interest rate. So it is a variable interest rate loan, if you want to look at it like that. And actually right now I think they just voted to increase the interest rate to 17.5%. So what they're doing is they're trying to encourage people to pay off their loans so they can stabilize the value of the DAI token. So how high can it go? I guess it's technically unlimited. Is that the cheapest way to get a loan? No. But at the same token, no pun intended. Did you get that? Think of it like this. If you needed to pay something off, or you wanted to purchase something, let's just say we're at the end of this crypto bull run and you're a millionaire. Do you sell some of your crypto off? Or do you hold it? Because you know we're going to go into another bull run and it's going to go up another 10 or 20 times higher than it is now, right? So what can you do? I would say take out a collateralized debt position. That way you're not spending your crypto. And if you're smart, you would have some probably like proof of stake coins that are pretty solid, or ones that are going to be proof of stake like Cardano. But like Komodo, grab your Komodo while it's cheap, because it's going to go up. It's going to go pretty far up, I think. But the interest that you're getting off your proof of stake or the token, so you have your position, let those staked coins come in and pay it off. Or maybe you have some masternodes. Let the coins that you're getting from running a masternode help pay off your debt position. I don't think it'd be too bad. That way you're not really losing any major positions, because if you think about proof of stake or even running masternodes, you're increasing your position, but you're not ever losing your position. So if you're comfortable with the position you're in, then you can start using those coins that you're staking or making from your masternodes to pay off things. And this is how smart money works. I mean, that's why they tell you when you invest in the stock market, 70% of your investment should be in dividend-paying stocks, because you're accumulating your position there. And then when that stock goes up, now you're sitting much better. Especially if you're using it to buy more stock. Or you're in a position that you're okay and you're able to use the dividend payouts to live off of. That's making your money work for you. So I encourage you to dive into this a little bit more and think about it. It's definitely, to me, a great way to expand your positions. And do it cheaply, not lose your positions. So just something to think about, consider. But, hopefully I cleared some things up for you that don't know anything about the DAI stable token. I think it's the best one out there because it's not backed by fiat, it's backed by Ethereum. So think about that for a second. Okay, so hope y'all are doing well. Hopefully I have time to do a little more research this evening. I got a lot going on, I'm not gonna lie. I teach AP Computer Science, and I'm at the Summer Institute this week. So I'm driving home from right now. So I get home and eat, take care of my children. It's bedtime, because I gotta get up at freaking 5:45 to drive to where I gotta get to. So anyway, until we meet again, stay crypto, my friends.